we have Roxanne Perez and the Stalker threat incident. So Roxanne Perez, former NXT Women's Champion, has reportedly been the target of a serious stalking situation in recent days. She's not the only person in WWE that has had stalking issues lately. While the wrestling world's focused on Liv Morgan's recent stalking ordeal, reports surfaced that Perez may have been in even greater danger. A Twitter user allegedly doxed Perez, leaking her home address and posting a disturbing countdown aimed at Friday, June 6, 2025, implying potential violence. WWE General Manager Adam Pearce seemingly acknowledged the situation on Twitter on June 5th. It has been reported, if you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. Thank you everyone that made me aware. Thankfully, June 6th passed with no known incidents, and Perez wrestled as scheduled the next night in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match at WWE Money in the Bank 2025, held at the Intuit Dome in Inglewood, California. On June 8th, she made a public appearance at the WWE meet and greet event. Fightful Select reports that extra security was present during the appearance, confirming that WWE is treating the threat with serious caution. WWE continues to monitor the situation closely, with Perez's safety now under enhanced protection protocols. So, in the end, it's going to be probably the same shit that me and Dave always say. Just, if you're thinking about having this kind of behavior, you should probably go fuck yourself and maybe reevaluate a whole bunch of other things in your life before you dedicate any time to doing anything like this. It's in the minority of people that do this kind of stuff, but it's people like this that ruin shit for everybody. And, you need to use your brain, maybe start working out a little bit, start taking some showers, take a look in the mirror a little bit. It's never right to threaten anybody, especially online, especially somebody that brings entertainment to millions of people out there. And it's just this selfish mentality that fits kind of the mold with some people that, like, on a separate situation where people got bummed out when they found out one of the chicks recently had a girlfriend. And it's like, well, you weren't ever going to get with her. And it's that same kind of like closed-minded mentality and like kind of like just delusional, not being able to look in the mirror or being self-aware that leads you to not really thinking about things before or as you do them. And I don't know. I know I've gone on a little tangent about that, but overall, just like do better, as it's shit's kind of a joke. This is the kind of stuff that gives women ammunition when it comes to the whole thing online, where they're saying they'd rather go with the bear. And I don't know. You get what I'm going at with this, right, Dave?
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand what the fuck is wrong with these people. It feels like every few weeks or a couple months that there's some kind of weirdo shit going on like this, and it's just like, stop being delusional. Also, the doxing thing is fucking weird. Like, I don't understand what people get out of that or why they think that that's a good idea. Oh, well, I'm going to dox them. Okay, well, what does that accomplish other than show everybody that you're a dickhead? And then the guy's nickname was, something along the lines of, is Roxanne Perez dead, or some shit like that. Like, total fucking weirdo and creep. And it's good that they have beefed up security. I don't know if they got this guy yet or not. Nobody has reported that the guy's been arrested or what the outcome of this has been yet. But I got to imagine that, the authorities are going to, at a minimum, be paying this guy a visit. And rightfully so. And while they're there, they probably need to check his fucking hard drive and digital devices, because this guy's onto some shit that is not great, regardless of what that shit is. And, just another example of people that give wrestling fans a bad name. No community wants anything to do with people that are going to be like this. People in jail don't like people like this either. Get this guy out of here. Yeah. So anyway,
just some goof loser, right?
Yep. Being weird and creepy to women wrestlers, bad. Well, NWA one thing, though, striking. Go ahead.
Before we go to it, is that when I think about people and their value to me, it's not their value to me, it's their value to other people. So, I got family, like mom, dad, sister, but you know, all the whole family thing. And I'm sure that she's got her family, and you got to think that, like, if you permanently harm somebody like that, how that affects her family. And it's that whole selfish thing we just got to thinking about. You know, like, if you like killed her, you know, you just ruined her mom, dad, brother, sister's fucking lives pretty much, or just emotionally scarred them for life. And it's just not as simple as a one person deal. One person creates like a wave, and it's just, you know, that's somebody's mom, or that's somebody's sister and daughter, you know, just something to reflect on for some people out there that maybe can't reflect very well themselves.